Hey, it's James Lynch, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the LARQ PureVis 2 water bottle. I've had mine for about a week, and I got a lot of things to say about it, but before I do that, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. This really does help out my channel a lot. LARQ is a water bottle company that advertises filtration in their water bottles.
Elevate the way you hydrate with the LARQ bottle PureVis 2. With two-stage water purification, Pure Vis acts as a first layer of defense to eradicate biocontaminants such as E. coli and Salmonella. Then, filter as you sip to remove PFAS and chlorine to improve the quality and taste of your water. Stay ahead of the game. While you're chasing your goals, your personal hydration coach records every drop.
It's basically like a filtered water bottle on the go, and I'm pretty familiar with this company because I have the LARQ PureVis one as well. This is my go-to traveling water bottle that I bring with me everywhere because I like, having water that I can drink. A lot of airports now have the water stations, so you want to be able to be hydrated. You don't have to go buy expensive water that's in plastic, and we know all the stuff about microplastics and all that stuff out there. So this is like a stainless steel bottle that, again, is going to give you cleaner water than usual. And how they do this is they have a light right here on their cap, and that light is a UV light, and you charge it here with the USB, and it basically gets rid of all that stuff that I just mentioned there. But the PureVis 2, the reason I upgraded is because this has a few other features that the PureVis 1 doesn't have. The first thing you can see right there is it has a cap, which is nice, so you can drink your water out of there, as opposed to having to take the top off of this all the time. And by the way, a little bit of wear and tear on this one, as you can see. I do take it traveling with me. It's got this nice little lever here as well, which is cool. This one still has the, it lights up and does the whole filtration thing with the light on here. But the big bonus of this one is what they call the nano filtration. So this has an actual filter in here, and you can buy these every couple months, and it's great. And it's something that this one does not have, like you saw here. There is no filter in this one. So that's what sort of sold me on upgrading, because this does come with a couple other features. And one of the other things that this comes with too is an app. This is something the old version did not have. So I like the idea that you can kind of sync it with your water bottle, and it keeps track of how much you're drinking, how much you're sipping, all that stuff. So I thought there was a lot of pluses to upgrade this, and I bought this again back in 2021. So I thought, you know what, probably good time for an upgrade. One other nice feature about the PureVis 2 is the fact that it takes a USB-C to charge the cap. The original one does not have that. It's the other USB one that's smaller. So most people are using USB-C these days. That's another kind of nice feature about this thing. This also comes with a nice handy removable sort of strap here, which is cool. So I thought that was another sort of nice addition to this as well. One other quick thing I should mention as well of why I like this one too is the size of this is a little bit bigger. So this is about 1 liter. This one I have here, which I have a sticker on, you can see it's only about 800 milliliters. And this was the biggest size they had back then. So let's get into my first impressions. So opening up the box, really well put together. It's got the instructions. It's got nice boxing here. Everything looks really great. It looks pretty straightforward. Feels very well put together, as it should be, because this thing is expensive, and I'll get to the price a little bit later. After I unboxed everything, I ran into a very big problem, and that is the app. Now, let me show you right now. You can see on my app here, it says add your water bottle. I click add, and you'll see I get this search menu, and it can't find the water bottle, even though it's fully charged and it's plugged in, and I still can't get it to connect. I don't know what's wrong with mine. I don't know if I have a defect. I'm not sure what's going on, but this thing will not connect. So the app does not work from the sipping standpoint. If I was to add in my water intake, I would have to do that manually. That right there is a big red flag in terms of what they advertise with the fact that you can track your own water intake. And if you look at the Google Play Store here, because I'm an Android user, you'll see a lot of 1 stars and a lot of people unhappy with this app. Doesn't seem like it's working properly. I actually did read some people on here that said they could get the app to connect, but it wasn't consistent. So not a huge deal, because, even if I was going to return this, it sounds like the app isn't very functional anyways. But I even tried it on another device. I have an Android tablet here, which, by the way, I did a review of that on this channel, and it couldn't connect either. So I think there is something defective about the one that I got in general, but I don't really want to return it because it seems like the app isn't very functional anyways. So maybe when they get that fixed, that's something I can look into. But right off the bat, that's a big red flag. The app doesn't work. So that's a big problem if you are someone who wanted to get this for the water tracking feature that comes with this. Now, as far as using it, I've used this for about a week. I used some tap water upstairs just to give it a try, but this is mainly going to be a water bottle for me when I travel, because I want to get good, clean water no matter where I go. And as I was drinking this, I noticed that you can't really drink it this way, and that makes sense because of the big filter that's inside here. Like I'll just show you guys. This filter is pretty big, so it's hard to kind of, drink it tilting back. What you want to be doing if you want to drink the water is you want to actually suck up. So you want to be pulling the water in, so going like this. And that does a good job because obviously it's like a straw in there. So that again is a nice feature because with this one, whenever I'd be on the airplane or something, I'd have to take the cap off. Then you got to put the cap down, and sometimes you don't want it like spilling on you. So I do like the straw feature on here, the sucking feature. I think this is a big plus of this, and I like the fact that it's got that zero filtration as well, just adding another layer of filtration to the water you're drinking, which I think is great because we know most water out there is not that great for you, so it's good to have some options, especially while you're on the go. Maybe I'll write this in the comments after the fact. I am going on a trip in a few weeks. I am curious to see how the water tastes like when I go to the airport, or if I'm trying to use some tap water at the hotel or something like that. I mean, this is one thing I will recommend if you're traveling, is to bring a water bottle like this, because you will save some money, because bottled water right now is so expensive, and it's got microplastics in there too. So this is nice that you're just getting your own water, and it's actually got a nice filtration system in here. Now let's talk about the price, because this is not cheap. So I ended up paying about $144 Canadian for this, which I know is expensive, but the way I look at it is I can't find a water bottle that does what this does on the market right now. If there is one, you guys let me know in the comments, but I haven't been able to find a water bottle that has this type of filtration that isn't like a typical overall water bottle. I mean, you see the camping ones that they have out there. That's not really what I want. When I go traveling, when I'm going on flights, when I'm going on vacation, this will be my go-to travel water bottle, so I don't mind paying a little bit more. And like I said, it does have a few more features than the Pure Vis 1 in my opinion, so this is where, for me, I think it does make sense to pay that extra price. Now, if you're just someone that does not own any of the LARQ water bottles like the Pure Vis 2 or the Pure Vis 1, and you're looking to buy this for the first time, these are about the same price. I actually think it's worth it to get the Pure Vis 2, just because you do get that app. If you're an Apple user, it seems like it's working for them, as opposed to the people who have the Android like I do, but also you get that extra filtration, you get the nice straw in here, which is good. I do think this one is better than this one, but there are a variety of different options from LARQ on their website as far as types of water bottles that you want to buy. But when I just looked before I hopped on here and recorded this video, I did notice these prices are about the same. I would get the Pure Vis 2 personally. I think it's good, and not just this color, they have other colors available as well if you're kind of picky about that type of stuff. Now, if you already own the Pure Vis 1, you have this one here, like that I'm showing you right now, and you're looking to upgrade. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to upgrade unless you're one of those people like me where you do want to kind of have the best of the best when you're out traveling. So, I didn't mind upgrading here, and again, having the straw and having the extra filtration for me was worth it. If you're someone that's looking to track water, I definitely would not recommend buying this, especially if you're an Android user, because like I just showed you, the app doesn't seem to work. For anyone, even if you do get it to work, it doesn't seem very consistent. But if you're someone that wants a little bit of filtration on the go, I would highly recommend getting this, just because I don't really think there's anything else out there that I could find anyways that has that same type of filtration that also looks pretty cool as well. So there's a lot of like neat features about this too. So let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, not impressed with the app whatsoever, but I think the bottle itself is great. And the main feature of this for me was just getting extra filtration in my water, especially something when I'm traveling. So for me, it's worth the price. It's worth the upgrade for me. But like I said, if you're a Pure Vis 1 user, I don't really think it's worth upgrading. Not until they fix the app, and then you can have that additional feature of having the water intake. Again, if you're an Apple user, it seems to work pretty well for you. But if you're an Android user, definitely isn't going to be working very well for you. So let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, @Lynch on Sports. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. My name is James Lynch. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.